Okay, traveling on a budget? Don't worry, you're not gonna miss out. The stairs here are so Join me today as I take you to one of the most beautiful castles in Japan and one that keeps a secret. I came here with one luggage, and instead of dragging my bag around the city, I started in one of the lockers here at the station. Matsumoto has 3 color-coded city sightseeing buses which are called Town Sneaker. There are 3 routes, and the northern course, also known as the Pink Bus, is the one that takes you toward Matsumoto Castle from here. It costs 200 yen per ride, but you can also get a one-day pass for 500 yen, which includes a 10% discount to Matsumoto Castle. You have to get off at the Matsumoto Castle/City Hall stop, and from here, it's just a short walk until you start seeing the castle. Wow, the Crow Castle. The first thing that caught my attention was the color. Unlike the bright white walls you see at some of Japan's famous castles, Matsumoto Castle has this striking black exterior. It's nicknamed the Crow Castle because of this. Actually, if you look closer, the upper wall is white and the lower wall is a weatherboard covered in black lacquer, which protects the walls of the castle from rains. The entrance is actually 1,300 yen and 400 for kids. It's pretty expensive, but I don't get to see a lot of castles when in Japan. For me, they look alike, but I want to visit this one. Now, let's get inside the castle's keep. This passage at the first floor is called Warrior's Running Passage, or Musha Bashiri. It's wider than the other passages in the castle to make it possible for samurais in full armor to run around and defend the castle from attack. The second floor is where you can find the Armory Museum. You'll also see several of these vertical lattice windows at the second floor. They're called Mushamado, or warrior's windows. The castle has 7 sets of stairs which are separate from one another, and they're quite steep, about 55 degrees to 61 degrees inclined. The stairs between the 4th and the 5th floors are the steepest, with each step rising about 40 centimeters. There's one really fascinating thing about Matsumoto Castle: a secret kept from enemies. From the outside, it looks like it only has 5 levels, but inside, there's actually 6. The 3rd level of the castle's keep is a dark floor that's almost windowless, but it's considered the safest area here, and where warriors stayed during wartime. Unfortunately, it's not open to the public during my visit. At the ceiling of the main keep's 6th floor is a dedication to a god named Nijuroku Yashin, who is said to be the protector of Matsumoto Castle. If the main keep was built for defense, The castle's Tsukimi Yagura, or moon viewing tower, was built during a peaceful era in the Edo period. It has a beautiful exterior vermilion balcony, and its northern, eastern, and southern sides are open. Built in the 16th century, Matsumoto Castle is said to be the oldest surviving castle in Japan. It's also one of the country's 12 original castles. The Matsumoto Castle Omotenashi Squad is a group of performers dressed as ninja, samurai, or noble persons who aim to make your visit here fun and memorable. They can be seen roaming around the garden between 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m., and visitors are free to have photos with them. The lockers here are way cheaper than the lockers at Matsumoto Station. It just costs 100 yen, no matter what the size is. And I paid 500 yen for leaving my luggage at Matsumoto Station. One thing I really loved was walking around the moat afterward. The castle looks beautiful from different angles, especially when you get the reflection of that black and white structure in the water. Matsumoto Castle actually came close to being demolished during the Meiji era. It was local residents who helped fight for its preservation, allowing this incredible piece of history to survive to this day. Before retrieving my luggage, I stopped by this well-loved soba restaurant at the station. Kurekino has been serving delicious, authentic handmade soba for decades. I'm a fan of cold soba, and I'm really craving one today. I got the maitake mushroom tempura soba for 1,670 yen. It's not on the budget side, but the serving is huge and it tastes really good. So from Matsumoto Station, I hopped onto the East Route bus at platform 22 and got off at Ryokoji bus stop. So my accommodation is 2 minutes away from here as per Google. Where am I? Oh, this is the one. That's the guest house.